Welcome to the Rockets postgame presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Good night tonight here in downtown Houston as the Rockets pick up their fifth win in the last 6 tries at the expense of the Toronto Raptors, winning it tonight 113-99, holding an NBA team under 100 points. Good things happen when that happens. Fun Can't Lose is presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors. Let's talk about a guy that did it at the defensive end and the offensive end. Amen Thompson, another 20-plus point game tonight. Murph, 23 for Amen Thompson on 16 from the floor. Went to the free throw line 14 times, which tells you just how aggressive he was in this game.
You know, let's not even mention the fact that while he was getting 14 points, the 23 points, he got 6 assists playing that guard position. You know, let me say this about Thompson that really amazes me. Regardless of where you play him, he finds a way to be successful. He brings the ball up on the point, then he'll go play small forward. Every now and then he'll play the shooting guard. He gets in where he fits in. There's no specific place for him to be at any given time. This is why it's so tough to contend with him as a defender.
Yeah, and this is an important win tonight for the Rockets. I know they're playing an Eastern Conference team, but the fact is this is a stretch of 8 out of 10 here at home. The 2 road games at San Antonio and tomorrow night at Denver, which adds to the importance of defending your home court.
Absolutely. You know, the one thing you don't want to do when you start, especially now that they're jockeying for position to go into the playoffs, and you have the advantage of having more home games than you do away, you cannot squander them. It's going, in the playoffs, and you start talking about having a chance for a championship, it's all about matchups. There's certain teams that you don't match up well against. You try to avoid them. So you start looking at the pecking order to see where they are, especially if you're ahead of them and you want to stay ahead so you don't get stuck with them.
Yeah, now 18 games left in the regular season. Kevin Durant, good game tonight. He was in the driver's seat. That is presented by Allen and Blake Helfman, River Oaks, Chrysler, Jeep, Dodge, and Ram. Murph, what you saw from him tonight in those 33 minutes?
Could have had 40. He played a complete team game. You back off. He had his shot and stroke. We talked about watching him warm up before the game, so we knew what kind of game he's going to have shooting-wise.
Yeah, that 12-foot jumper, he was locked in. I mean, he knocked down threes as well. Only shot 1 3 in the second half, but that mid-range, we talked about it at halftime, Murph. It is tough to defend as any shot going right now.
How many times have I had to talk about old school? I'm not about quantity. I'm talking about quality. Everybody's talking about the three-point shot. I'm talking about getting something out of your possession. And it's easier to get something out of your possession when you're playing middle distance opposed to the three-point line.
Rockets pick up their 40th win of the season. Plenty more to come here on the postgame presented by Academy Sports and Outdoors. When we come back, we'll hear from head coach Ime Udoka. That's next after the Rockets win it tonight by 14, 113-99. Let's roll on with that Kia player profile. We talk about Jabari Smith Jr., a 23-point game tonight. Murph, Rockets were shooting about 55% for most of this game, and it was efficiency like guys like Jabari Smith Jr., who goes 8 for 14 from the floor.
Yeah, well, the ball movement, the spacing got everybody a chance to get involved. I preach so much about that because when you look at teams that have good shooters and they have a poor shooting night, there's reasons why. Because you're all bundled up defenses. One defender can guard 2 people, that kind of stuff. But when you have the floor spread and the ball is moving and people are getting to their spots, you have these kind of nights.
Yeah, consistency too. 12 in the first half, 11 in the second half for a 23-point night. Let's hear from head coach Ime Udoka.
How much does your offense change when you're able to get Jabari involved early?
Offense change, you said? Yeah, it's a point of emphasis for us that Alperen and Kevin are going to have the best defenders usually, and we want him or Reed or Tari, whoever, to dominate that matchup. And when he's aggressive, we're a different team as far as that. Leading scorers get the shots they get and draw the attention, but they're a heavy blitz team, heavy trap team, and you saw it on the first few plays when they doubled Alpy in the post, leaving Kevin for wide open shots, and Jabari was a recipient as well.
You wanted more defensive intensity. How would you assess that tonight?
Yeah, better overall. Like I said, we were kind of going back and forth in the first quarter, but felt like we just had more juice regardless. And so you're sometimes going to make shots. I think the turnovers in the first quarter, having six in the first and second quarter, aided them a little bit. But like what I saw as far as that.
Rockets made shots, but more importantly, held the Raptors to 99 tonight. And the first of a back-to-back. They're at Denver tomorrow night. The Rockets able to put away the Raptors tonight, 113-99. But our put them to bed moment presented by Texas Mattress Makers. And, well, we rarely leave outside of this stadium, but we're going to do that tonight because Bam Adebayo went where only one man has ever gone before. 83 points in the game tonight against the Washington Wizards. Adebayo took 43 field goal attempts. He made 20 of his 43, 7 for 21 from three-point range, and shot 43 free throws tonight as he scores 83 points, the second most points ever scored in an NBA game. Easy.
Congratulations. Oh, yeah. But I got a problem with it.
Okay.
Folks, and I'm not hating, but he beat Kobe Bryant's 81 and he had 43 foul shots. Come on.
43.
40. Come on.
What do you make? 36? 36 out of 43?
Come on, Kevin. 43 foul shots.
That's an NBA record, too.
Look, I didn't have 43 the whole year. That I set the record.
That's true. All right, stick around. More to come. Congratulations to Miami Heat for getting a historic win tonight over the Washington Wizards. This is the final score. Rockets win it tonight, 113-99. 14-point night tonight, but my goodness. Little spin, little shake, and one for Alperin Sengun in our fourth drive of the game. That's pretty.
You know, how often do we talk about his footwork? And everybody knows that move, but nobody stops it.
Oh, yeah. Easier said than done when you got somebody like that 7 feet tall coming at you.
That's true too.
Yeah.
All you gotta do is get your defensive player a half a step out of position, and he's in trouble. You're right. You're right.
Raptors were in trouble tonight, really, in the second half, as this was a close game throughout. Rockets able to pull away. They hold the Raptors to just 16 points in the fourth quarter to win at 113-99. All right, here's the upcoming schedule. You don't have to wait long. Tomorrow night, Rockets will take on the Denver Nuggets, a game you can see right here on SCHN. They will be taking on a rested Denver Nugget team, Murph, as if it's not hard enough to have to go play in Denver against a really good team, plus in the altitude. You got to do it on the back-to-back. Oh, by the way, Nikola Jokic is sitting in his living room with his feet up right now, resting and waiting for tomorrow night.
But, you know, this is why it was so important that they won tonight at home. Because you lose at home, there's no way you go to Denver and win.
Yep.
Well, you know, mentally, physically, and any other way. But I'm going to get on the hot seat right now. Rocket by 7 tomorrow. Okay. I'm telling you.
All right.
Rockets by 7.
Mark it down. Let's save that tape right there. If it comes true, he'll run it 100 times.
You
and
got
if he doesn't,
right.
He'll never see it again. Rockets win tonight, 113-99. We'll be back with you again tomorrow night starting at 8:30 with the pregame as the Rockets take on the Denver Nuggets from the Mile High City.